My lord, you should rest. Gather your strength.
I must still remain strong. Any sign of weakness now to our own troops, and the King of Shadows will have gained another edge on us. He marches on Crossroad Keep, and it will not be long before his forces are at our gates. But you, Knight Captain, and your efforts here, you have served Neverwinter beyond the call of duty, risking your life not once, but several times without hesitation. If there is anything that I think will be the light against this shadow that comes against us, it is you and the fortress I have granted you. But on to the matters at hand.
What of Waterdeep? Of the Lord's Alliance? Have they answered our call?
Forces from Waterdeep and our other allies are on their way, but I do not know if they will arrive in time. I wish I shared your confidence, Knight Captain. But the power this King of Shadows seems to possess is something I do not think these walls can easily stop.
You must hold this keep against these shadows. You have raised this place with your own hands. Now you must keep it together and lead your men in battle.
We should waste no time. Please meet us in the war room, Captain.
Sir, we've arrived at the outskirts. With all this smoke in the air, the enemy can't be far.
So, you've arrived. We have little time, for your men fight for their lives as we speak. Save your greetings. The enemy may soon hold these bridges. You need to strike swiftly if you are to succeed. I have spent some time observing the battlefield. Though your men fight in the fields, the true test will come at the bridges. The enemy has the first bridge well defended. Skeletal archers and shadow priests line the rear, while undead warriors block the bridge itself. They have yet to assemble a strong force at the far bridge. What I have seen may be deceptive. For certain, a Shadow Reaver is present there. So tread carefully. Farewell, then. I will return to the keep. Guard yourself well and move swiftly. Thank me by destroying those bridges, and that will be thanks enough. Guard yourself and return quickly.
What's going on?
Follow my lead. Yes.
Yes.
Follow my lead. Yes.
Rio Nova. Let me lead the way. You follow behind. Rio Nova. Queen. Rio Nova. Yenpei Color.
Master, the shard bearer.
Ah, the captain of Crossroad Keep. It has been some time. Then you dread this confrontation. I do not.
You are a fool to have come here.
You may stand atop the battlements now, but know that I have come to reclaim my former home. I need not set foot there. Your forces will be washed aside by the coming shadow. Things have changed, Shardbearer. My king will soon tear through the confines of his prison. His power crosses such boundaries and may be granted to vessels of his choosing, like me. Is that not the very definition of power? Believe me, Captain, this is but a taste. Enjoy yourselves here while you can. I look forward to our next meeting, should you survive.
You will die.
Last globes. Know that your guardian has arrived. Even if not tied by blood, it seems battle ties you.
No time for questions, child. The enemy awaits.
I can't move carrying all this stuff.
Captain, the bridges have been cleared.
You did well. Now let us destroy them while we can. Your gratitude is welcome, but again, we have little time. I had to come here, and I made the right choice. Father's instinct still has some value, it seems.
And so we return, fresh from victory. The first of many, I suspect.
Captain, I heard that you had just arrived. It is good to see you safe.
Despite our victory, we bring unwelcome news. Black Garius was present and possesses powers that can turn the battle in their favor. Garius can empower the dead, making them stronger. With that power, even their weakest foot soldiers become a threat to us.
Large they may be, but skeleton bones will still break, just as rotting flesh may still be pierced. But this talk can wait for later. Come, you must all be hungry. Rest tonight. And we'll discuss today's events on the morrow.
You are back! We were beginning to wonder with the sun so low in the sky. You are not seriously planning on fighting atop the walls, are you? Yes, there is. But you never seem to make the right ones. Sometimes I just wonder what's to be gained by you throwing yourself into situations like this again and again. I know the King of Shadows must be stopped, but I don't understand why it always has to be you. Look, come with me up to the castle walls. I want to show you something. Might put things in perspective. Do you see the sky? The way the shadows twine themselves with the clouds, with the wind. That will not last. It will grow stronger in time. The shadow will seep into the winds and into far lands. Not just in the Mare, not just in Neverwinter. Your battle is not simply for this keep, but for Farron itself, for its heart. I thought that such a task was my duty, mine alone. But after what happened with the circle, and seeing how the shadows seeped into them, it reminded me how my strong connection to you kept me from the same fate. You see, I think that in the years that I watched you in West Harbor, maybe I wasn't neglecting the mare at all, but seeing what could save it. If only the circle would realize it, that perhaps villagers dwelling with the land, that if one of them fought for it, if all of them fought as you did, then something greater could be achieved. And I wanted to thank you. Now, before the battle comes for us again. Also, I fear that I have not always been honest with you. In all matters. I care for you. Not friendship, but deeper. It runs powerfully within me, and I have tried to fight it for some time. But such things cannot be held silent for long. Postponing what? I have no intention of letting you sleep, but I think we can come to an agreement. Let us promise to speak no more until the morrow, and we shall enjoy what brief time we have together.
Mind, let us attack. Make your path mine. Let us attack.
Glory, glory. Glory, glory. Hosts one. Okay, like me. Dos,
Captain, all the siege towers have been destroyed! Sir? Captain, the gate will not hold! They're coming through!
I'll use my spells to clear a path back to the courtyard. Let's grab what men we can and fall back.
Soldiers, shut the gates! The captain has arrived with the remaining forces. Captain, look! The sun has emerged from its slumber. Garius may have fought his way under cover of darkness, but his troops are no doubt now burning under daylight's rays. Even with its remaining undead, the King of Shadows will be hard-pressed to breach the inner walls. Without their towers, they'll be defenseless against our attacks from above.
Yes, defenseless. Stay on the walls. You might live through this. For what it's worth,
I'm almost sorry about this. Almost. Let me show you. This gate of yours isn't coming down, which means this precious keep of yours won't be standing long. Don't bother trying to repair the gate mechanism. I took a look at it earlier, and it was much easier to destroy than I thought. I think you'll see the wisdom of this in time. The road's always open to the winning side, Captain.
Your orders, Captain. We must hold this courtyard as long as possible. Be brave, men, for the sun has come to our aid. Captain, this blockade is our last stand. Which of your companions should I send to fight alongside you? Who else?
Our men will form a line within the blockade. Let the enemy come to us in the center, where they may taste the steel of our arrows. We'll send in additional units as you need them, sir. Which would you like as the first?
And which unit should stay with you along the front lines, Captain?
Hannah! The undead! They don't fear the light!
What?
The vampires, the shadows, all of them! They're still coming! They're here!
Here they come!
Well, looks like we have some new targets.
Captain! We can't keep this up forever. There are too many. And even with dawn's light...
You can do nothing! You think dawn favors you, soldiers of Neverwinter? By my lord's grace, I can make even creatures of darkness unafraid of your precious light with but a few thoughts. Now, Captain, you will return my keep to me.
We must deal with Darius, and quickly. As long as he maintains this spell, the legions under his command will only grow stronger.
Is this possible? How could you defeat it? The sword was broken. Broken!
Now is the time. We must begin the recitation.
I am ready.
Dawn comes and the enemy flees! Wipe them out! Victory! The enemy flees! Send the scouts to harry them, but do not engage. We already hold the field.
The day is ours. You have done well. Better than we could have hoped. Your leadership has saved this keep and preserved the lives of many soldiers. Lord Nasher thanks you, as do I. It shall have to be enough for this day. Let your soldiers revel in their victory. They fought hard and well and now have hope. Know that you have fought well this day. But as long as the King of Shadows remains within his fortress, there is no victory. We must find a way to reach him, to pierce the veil of shadows around him. If we cannot, then we have lost, and it is only a matter of time for us. I think perhaps it is time to see what Aldenon has found.